All right, teams lining up to take the draw. Ginsty at the face-off with Van Ederson and Delamora with him up front. Ducharme and Hammond on the back. That puck played forward. Ginsty skates it into the Victory Honda side from the corner. Centering pass got past Van Ederson. Here comes Victory Honda. Through the neutral zone. Down the left wing. In on Kane. Ducharme got back, got a stick on the Victory Honda forward before he could take that shot. Headman pass to Delamora. Down the right side goes cross ice to Van Ederson. And the Victory Honda side. That shot towards the net. Didn't make it there. Collected by the Victory Honda defender. He rims it around the boards. Doesn't get past the hash marks. Hammond dropped down. Delamora supports. Now in the corner. Delamora and Hammond and battled with a couple of Victory Honda players. Delamora comes away with it. We skated it towards the front of the net, but ran out of room. That centering pass from Ducharme couldn't find a companion blade to send it in. This is Hammond and battled again in the corner. Victory Honda tried to get it past Delamora, to no avail. Now they clear the zone, into the neutral zone, and all the way into the ice hawk zone. This is Ducharme. He goes cross ice to Hammond. Hammond forced to retreat. In comes Speck with support, and he comes away with the puck. 11:38 left in the first. That cross ice pass from Dobbs caught McCarthy in the feet and was redirected back towards the ice hawk side. This is Speck. He's knocked off the puck. And McCarthy picks up a loose puck and goes cross ice to Aldegary. Aldegary now behind Kane. Starts to skate with it. That back pass hit a Victory Honda forward and forces Aldegary to retreat. Again behind Kane, around the boards to Ancona, who forwards to Dobbs. His centering pass intercepted by the Victory Honda side, who play it back to their defenders. That puck played into the neutral zone, collected by Aldegary and sent back to Ancona. Ancona goes off the sideboard. Beyond McCarthy's reach, although McCarthy picks it up in the Victory Honda zone and skates it in the corner. Embattled there, Speck and Dobbs come in for support. Dobbs collects the puck, sends it back to Ancona on the point. Back down to Dobbs, he goes cross ice to Aldegary. That caught him on his backhand. He just pushes the puck into the corner. That rims around to the opposite corner and is cleared to the zone by the Victory Honda forward. That may come back, will come back on an icing charge. Personnel change for the Ice Hawks. Here comes Domzalski with Zhang and Lavoie up front. Ducharme and Hammond on defense. Domzalski taking the draw. It's one back to Ducharme. One-timer. That didn't get past the advancing Victory Honda defender. Hammond picks up the loose puck, skates it into the Victory Honda side, goes cross ice. Found some room. Hard shot off the blocker. Save made by the Victory Honda goaltender. Hammond collects the loose puck in the corner. Plays it back, and poked out of the zone by the Victory Honda side. And this is Ducharme who collects the puck. Well, it was Hammond who collects the puck and played it. The boy who collected the puck and played it back. Victory Honda made it back in the Ice Hawk zone. Lavoie collected the loose puck and played it off the boards. Now this is Domzalski skating down the right side, made it into the Victory Honda side. Centering pass. Well, that was in Zhang's feet. He couldn't let go with a shot. Battle there, down low, collected by the Victory Honda side. They couldn't clear the zone. Poked back in by Hammond in the corner now. Victory Honda runs around the dasher. Kept in. Nope, that was not kept in. That came out. And Ice Hawks are called offside. We'll have a face-off here just outside the Victory Honda zone. Taking the draw. Van Ederson and Delamora with him up front. Ancona and Aldegary on defense. That's one back. Ancona collects it at the Ice Hawks blue line. Goes cross ice to Aldegary. Aldegary forward pass to Van Ederson. That was not handled cleanly. Victory Honda pounces on the loose puck and sends it back into the Ice Hawk zone. 9:09 left in the first. Ancona to Aldegary. His cross ice pass. That was a bouncing pass that caught past Delamora. Victory Honda collects it in their zone. Their initial clearing pass was thwarted by Van Ittersum. Kept in now. Ancona, Delamore, and Ginsti there, but the Victory Honda side are able to get it passed into the neutral zone. Ancona collects the loose puck and goes cross ice to Aldegary. Aldegary skates it into the Victory Honda side. Before he could get a shot, that puck was poked free of his stick. Now down low, Victory Honda are able to, well, the puck is played out of bounds, and so time is called. This face-off will be just outside the Victory Honda zone. Speck, as usual, cohorts, Dobbs and McCarthy up front, Sharm and Hammond in the back. That's one forward. This is Dobbs. Shot just wide of the net. Comes back to Hammond at the point. That shot from there, wide of the net, into the corner. This is McCarthy. He takes a bump. That puck comes back, and Victory Honda is able to skate into the neutral zone. They go cross ice. That pass got beyond the forward, and a 2-on-1 was vaporized there. Puck sent back to the point, and now sent wide of the net, collected by the Victory Honda forward. He circles around the net, tries to lay a backhand around on goal, but Speck got in his way. Speck rims it around the boards, doesn't get beyond the zone though, kept in by the Victory Honda defender. This is Ducharme in the corner. He plays it back to Hammond, who feeds Speck with a pass. Speck now centering pass through into the neutral zone. That got beyond Dobbs, although Dobbs plays it in the Victory Honda zone, skates out front, sends a backhand towards the net, steered aside by the goaltender. That puck down low, Hammond drops in, McCarthy with support, in battle now. That puck comes towards the front of the net, but Victory Honda collects it and not able to clear. This is Ducharme. His shot didn't make it to the net. And now Victory Honda, nope, they're not able to clear yet. That puck sent towards the net to McCarthy with the glove, stops the puck and gets a shot just wide. Dobbs picks up the loose puck. There's a bunch of bodies on the ground. The puck comes loose. Speck sends it around the boards to Aldegary. Back to Speck. Speck comes back to the point to Hammond. Oh, I think he wanted to shoot, but he didn't have time. The advancing Victory Honda forward rushed him. Here comes Victory Honda. They go wide on Aldegary. Aldegary sends his man to the ice. The puck comes around to Hammond behind Kane. Oh, and play is blown dead. There may be an injured player. Yeah, after that hit from Aldegary. Does not look like there's a penalty called, though. Face-off has come out of the zone, though. Ancona and Aldegary still on the fence. Up front, we've got Domzowski, Lavoie, and Zang. Controlled by the Ice Hawks. Ooh, that pass from Lavoie hit a skate, and Ancona picked up the loose puck and starts from his zone. He goes back to Aldegary, up to Lavoie. Lavoie now down the right wing in the Victory Honda zone. He stops at the top of the circle, goes cross to Aldegary. That pass never really made its target. Victory Honda comes out. Ooh, they can't handle their own pass, and here Lavoie picks up the loose puck. It's Zang. Zang hard shot. Steered aside by the goaltender on the corner. Zang's there. He takes a bump. That pass comes to the waiting Victory Honda forward, who bounces it off the boards. Victory Honda's behind the defense, but here come Aldegary and Domzowski, and they hassle their man. The shot's made. Another shot rebound. Kane made two saves there, and now the puck is clear to the Ice Hawk zone. Victory Honda has it at their blue line. They go to their right wing. He pushes it into the Ice Hawks zone. That slides around the dasher and is collected behind the net. That's Aldegary, who left it for Ancona. Ancona back to Aldegary. Aldegary's pass up the side doesn't make it out. Kept in by the Victory Honda forward. Played back into the Ice Hawks zone. Here comes Victory Honda, who picks the puck up in the neutral zone. Not able to get very far. Cleared back out of the zone by the Ice Hawks and brought back in by Victory Honda. That sent the length of the ice. Icing waved off. Down low, that's Van Ittersum. Puck comes to Hammond, top of the circle, goes across. That pass not handled by Ginsti. He's brought down, no call. Victory Honda comes away with the puck into the neutral zone. Ducharme slows them down. Delamora picks up the loose puck, skates it into the Victory Honda side, lays a pass in front that was got past both against the end Van Ederson. That's a shot from Hammond from the point, hit a stick and went high. Ginsty collects it behind the net, then is bumped off the puck, now played around the corner by Victory Honda. Ducharme dropped in, but a puck got past him. Victory Honda can't get past Hammond. The puck is sent back into the Victory Honda side. From behind the net, they go up their right wing. Able to get it out of the zone. Now it's collected by McCarthy. Ooh, a miscue there. Got to right in front of Kane, but no drama there. That puck now kept in by Victory Honda. Shot towards the net, steered aside by McCarthy. Kept in by the Victory Honda side. Speck has it in the corner. He sends it around the boards. And it's clear to the zone. Victory Honda has it at their own blue line. And under duress, force it back into the neutral zone. Victory Honda now down the left wing. That shot, a weak one towards Kane. Steered aside. Clearing pass to McCarthy. Collects it, sends a centering pass towards Dobbs. Not handled cleanly. McCarthy picks up the loose puck in the neutral zone and waits for the zone to clear. Now tries to skate into the Victory Honda zone, but to no avail. McCarthy embattled with 3 Victory Honda folks. Speck picks up the loose puck and sends it into the Victory Honda side. Their goaltender stops the puck behind the net, leaving it for his defense, who plays a clearing pass off the boards. Kept in. Skated across by Aldegary. A shot from McCarthy just wide of the net. Dobbs heads towards the loose puck, but Victory Honda gets there first. They play it towards the point, kept in by Ancona. Plays it into the corner. Speck has it there. He left it for Dobbs, but no, for Ancona. But now Victory Honda clears. Aldegary collects it at the Ice Hawks blue line and plays it back into the neutral zone. Speck collects the loose puck. Plays it back. Aldegary cross to Zhang. Zhang dishes to Speck. Speck skates it in on the right side. Not able to get past the Victory Honda defender. Puck comes out of the zone, played back in by Aldegary, and called offside. This face-off will be just outside of the Victory Honda zone. Domzalski, Lavoie, and Zhang up front. Ducharme and Hammond on defense. That face-off controlled by Victory Honda. Go cross ice. Ooh, it's in the defender's feet. Plays it off to the side, and Victory Honda does clear. But Lavoie picks up the loose puck. Zhang was captured in the zone and called offside. I think he had gotten tangled up with a Victory Honda defender, but at any rate, offside's called. You can see we've lost power to the clock, so we'll have a slight delay here.
Oh, there it is. Back to 2.
This face-off will be at center ice where we got power back. Domzalski lines up to take the draw, controlled by Victory Honda, who play it forward. Ducharme collected it at his line, played it back into the neutral zone. This is Hammond. He goes cross ice to Lavoie. Down the right side, Lavoie skates it into the Victory Honda zone. Now in the corner. Comes back to Ducharme, sends a shot towards the net, steered aside by the Victory Honda goaltender. Shot from Zhang from the acute angle, stopped also by the goaltender. And now Victory Honda is able to skate it out down the left wing. Into the Ice Hawk zone. Ducharme slows them down. Puck comes in the corner, Ducharme has it. He rims it around the boards to Zhang. Zhang forced to retreat. Now he slides the puck back up to Hammond. Hammond goes cross ice to Lavoie. Lavoie down the right side. Into the Victory Honda zone. Getting pushed around. He centers a pass towards Domzalski, but it was beyond his reach. Ducharme collects the loose puck, sends it cross ice, but Victory Honda collects it there and now starts to skate towards the Ice Hawk zone down the right side. Aldegary slows them down. Puck still into the Victory Honda zone. Collected, the loose puck's collected by Delamora. And he starts a rush from behind Kane. He goes cross ice. That was behind Van Ederson. Aldegary collects the loose puck in the Ice Hawk zone. He tried to skate through a man, couldn't make it happen. The physics just didn't allow it. kept in? No, not kept in by Aldigari. Victory Honda clears the zone, sends it the length of the ice. I think that might have been touched, so no icing there. Ancona with a pass down the right side. That got past Delamora, goes the length of the ice, and this will be called back on an icing charge with 54 seconds left in the first. Game tied at 0. Not a whole lot of scoring chances on either side to speak of. This face-off will be deep in the ice hockey zone to Kelly Kane's right. Speck lining up to take the draw. Oh, that's Domzowski against him. One back by Gensti. Aldigari attempted to clear the zone, but kept in by the Victory Honda defender. This is Delamora who plays it back to Aldigari. Aldigari sends it through the neutral zone into the Victory Honda zone. They try to get past Ancona. They don't. He collects it at the blue line and skates it into the Victory Honda zone. He's down low in the corner. Now below the goal line, gets it out in front. Ooh, Ginstein was looking to whip around with a backhand, but couldn't make it happen. Comes back to Aldigari, goes cross to Ancona, top of the circle. He goes cross ice. That's Delamora. Sends it towards the center, no shot afforded to Aldigari, back to Delamora in the corner. Ooh, Victory Honda comes away with it and is sent the length of the ice, and that'll be called back on an icing charge. Ice Hawks have threatened, but not able to really put together a compelling scoring chance just yet. They are threatening, spending more time in the Victory Honda zone than the opposite. This face-off deep in the Victory Honda zone. Speck's lining up to take the draw. Ice Hawks have pulled their goalie, got 6 attackers on. And that's one back by Speck. Shot by McCarthy, doesn't make the net. And that's how the period will end, tied at 0 as we head towards the second. All right, Speck lining up to take the draw here. That's controlled by the Ice Hawks. Dobbs plays it back to Hammond, back up to Dobbs. Dobbs sends it into the the Victory Honda zone. They collect it behind the net. Miscue. McCarthy comes away with it. He skates behind the net, looking to. He gets pushed around, but he's still got control of the puck. Ooh, that hit a skate, didn't get to where he wanted to get to, and Victory Honda is able to clear. They play it down the ice. Icing's waved off. Hammond's the first one there. Ooh, he goes down. Puck comes free. They lift it towards the center of the to the house there, and McCarthy comes away with it. McCarthy skating down, going wide on his man. Ooh, he tried to make a move, but couldn't get it past the defender. Ducharme pokes it free, sends it across to Speck. Speck's looking for Dobbs down low. Dobbs deflected it into the goal. He got a rebound, but still can't beat that Victory Honda goaltender. 12:05 left in the second. Game tied at 0. Ice Hawks with a scoring chance there. Speck to Dobbs, but still haven't been able to solve the mystery. Domzowski lining up to take the draw. He wins it back. Ooh, but it was a lift. That bounced over Ancona's stick all the way into the Ice Hawks zone. Ancona hits Domzowski in the center. Domzowski pokes it towards Lavoie on the side. Lavoie plays it back to Aldigari. Aldigari to Domzowski in the center. Domzowski skates it into the Victory Honda zone. He goes wide into the corner. He's going to skate behind the goal. Poked into the corner. He still has it. Now he plays it deep into the corner to Lavoie. Lavoie plays it back. Victory Honda comes away with it. They poke it off the board, but Ancona gets it, sends it towards the net. It's sent to the... Ooh, Aldigari made a move around one, but couldn't get around two. The puck's poked out of the zone. Ancona now forced to retreat to his own zone. Plays it off the sideboard. The Victory Honda guys have it at their own blue line. They go cross ice, now forward down the right wing. They send it into the Ice Hawk zone. Off the boards behind Kane. Ancona's there. Engages a man, but the Victory Honda comes away with it. Get a hard shot on Kane. He makes the save. Victory Honda plays it around behind Kane, around the dasher. Zhang is there. He gets there and takes a bump. That puck comes free. Aldigari takes a bump, but he clears the zone. Domzowski picks up the loose puck and now is skating down and moving towards the center. That puck poked off of his stick, hits a stick lying on the ice. Not cleared yet. Victory Honda, Domzowski kept it in. fighting with Delamora there. They're keeping the puck in. There's a battle that's ensued just in front of the Ice Hawks bench. That's Delamora and now it comes free. Poked beyond Aldegary, but the Victory Honda forward goes for a change. Aldegary circles. Goes cross ice to, this is Domzalski moving in on his backhand. Circles, plays it back to Aldegary. One-timer towards the net, doesn't make it there. Zhang has it in the corner now. He avoids a check, pokes it behind the net, but that got past Delamora. Victory Honda has it now. They go cross ice. Ducharme interrupts their play. He pokes it back into the Victory Honda zone. 9:56 left in the period. Delamora now plays it down low. That's behind Ginsty. Victory Honda sends it around the boards. Aldegary's got it at the point. Sends it towards the net, and that was redirected. And over the goal, into the net, Aldegary, and maybe someone else who tipped it, but Aldegary sent it towards the net. 9:46 left in the second, and the Ice Hawks get on the board. Finally, I might say. I think that was from Domzalski or Delamora, but we'll have to check the tape on that. Ice Hawks control. Oh, Ginsty was looking to poke it past the Victory Honda defender, but couldn't get it past the skate. Hammond now engaged in a battle. Van Ittersum's there. That puck is poked into the Ice Hawks zone. Ducharme lifts one. High cross ice, gets out of the zone. Victory Honda sends it back into the zone. They go wide on Hammond. They're looking to go. They send it out in front of the slot. Hard shot. That Ginsty got a stick on it and redirected it high out of play, stopping the clock with 9:18 left in the second. Ice Hawks up by one on a goal, I think, by Aldegary. Someone may have touched it, but the shot originated at the point. Speck wins that back to Ducharme. He plays it off the board. Speck collects it. Now he plays it inside. He's beating the one man. That's Speck. He's in. Speck takes the shot. Oh, that rises just over the net. The defender gave Speck the shot. He took it, but he just sailed one just over the net. Dobbs now poking forward, pushing. Behind the net, plays it out to McCarthy. McCarthy sends it towards the net through the 5-hole. That's Dobbs to McCarthy. And with 8:56, the Ice Hawks put 2 on the board. Don't stop here. 8:56 left in the game. Ice Hawks are up 2. That was McCarthy from Dobbs, I believe 5-hole. Face-off controlled by Victory Honda. They skated in on Aldegary. They lose the puck. Dobbs picks it up in the high slot, plays it over to the side to Speck, who's slowed down. Puck comes free. Aldegary skating down the left wing. He's got an open shot. Oh, Aldegary puts it in off the elbow. 8:41. Ice Hawks up by 3. Aldegary, that might be his second goal of the day, but he finds the top of the net. And the Ice Hawks have 3 on the board. Goals here in succession by Aldegary and McCarthy and Aldegary. 3-0 Ice Hawks. Victory Honda controls off the draw. They're down low. That puck comes free. Kane is there, makes a save. Rebound, puck's loose now. Dobbs will skate it behind the net. He plays it off the sideboard. This is Ancona now. He finds Speck down low. Is he behind the defender? No, he's going to be forced to stop. Leaves it for McCarthy. Wind up, hard shot, juicy rebound. Oh! Victory Honda collects it, and so they don't clear the zone, though. Uh-oh, looks like play is called. Looks like there may be a penalty called here on Dobbs. Let's see what the call is for. I'm not sure what the call is, but Ice Hawks here up 3 on the board. Will be down 1 on the ice as Dobbs is sitting for a 2-minute penalty. Not sure what it is. It was behind the play right in front of the net. Speck lining up to take the draw. That's controlled by the Victory Honda side. They're going to make a pass right in front of their goaltender. That puck bounces free and Speck collects it. Speck's going to skate it back. killing some time. He plays it all the way back to Ducharme in the Ice Hawk zone. Ducharme plays it up the sideboard to McCarthy. McCarthy back to Ducharme. He goes cross ice. They kept in though. Now Ducharme has it. Pushes it forward to some free space. Now he hits Speck. Is Speck behind the defender? No. Oh, Ducharme. No, that's McCarthy who collects it. To Speck. Oh, that was behind him. That's just sitting there. It comes back to Ducharme. High shot wide of the goal. Speck has it at the goal line. Sends it out in front. McCarthy tips it. No, the whistle blew just before McCarthy put it in the net. But 7:28 left in the second. Ice Hawks up by 3. Minute 15 left in this Ice Hawks penalty. The puck went in, but the play was blown dead before it went in the net. Speck lining up to take the draw. Controlled back to Ancona. Ancona plays it to Aldegary. Aldegary up to McCarthy on the left wing. McCarthy spins around, skates it into the Victory Honda zone. Goes wide on the defender, pokes it into the corner. Now controls and skates it behind the net. Speck will pick it up in the other corner. He's looking. Ooh, he's going to skate it out of the zone. Plays it across to Aldegary. He's killing time. Aldegary now skates it into the zone. And lost it there on the way in. Victory Honda plays it into the neutral zone. That's poked free by Ancona, and Speck collects it. Ooh, he gave it away to the Victory Honda man on the way into the zone, but they came in offside. So 6:51 left. Play blown dead on an offside. 39 seconds left in this Ice Hawks penalty. The Ice Hawks are up 3-0. 3 goals in quick succession here. Partway through the second period here by Aldegary, McCarthy, and Aldegary. Victory Honda controls. They play it off the side. Ancona slows his man down, but the puck is poked into the zone. Lavoie comes to support. It's poked behind Kane. Aldegary picks it up off the boards behind Kane. Sends it around the dasher, but it doesn't get out. Kept in by the Victory Honda defender. Aldegary is sent to the ice. No, yes. No call. Puck is up against the boards. That's Lavoie and a couple of Victory Honda players. Aldegary kicks it free, and Domzowski collects it. 6 seconds left in Dobbs' penalty. Domzowski's in. He's got a good hang on the net. Oh, he shoots it high. Oh, it's out in front. But there was no one there. Ice Hawks are now at full strength. Victory Honda clears the zone. Are they behind Ancona? No. Ancona steals it off of their stick. Goes cross ice to Zhang. Zhang pokes it forward. Aldegary has it, but he doesn't have any room. It's clear to the zone. This is Ducharme at the red line. He's going to go across. No, he's going to circle. Oh! He's engaged with a Victory Honda forward. It's the puck is sent to the net. Kane makes a save. It's sent into the corner now. Domzowski's going to pick it up along the backboard. Ooh, that was a weak pass behind. The Victory Honda got to it. Now they have it. They send it back to their point man. At the line. Played now down low. Into the corner. Now out front. Ooh, to back wide of the goal. Hammond picks it up there. Plays it off to an outlet pass to Lavoie. Lavoie into the center to Zhang. That pass not handled cleanly. Victory Honda comes away with it. Ooh, they go down. Playing it forward, though. Ducharme has it in the Ice Hawk zone. He's got a bit of room. He's looking to hit Lavoie. Ooh, that was behind Lavoie. It's going to go the length of the ice, but it was touched, so icing is waved off. 5 minutes left in the second period. Ice Hawks up by 3. Zhang on the forecheck. Loosens the puck. Ginsty comes away with it. He's looking to send it out front, but that hit Victory Honda defender. That puck is behind there. It's poked beyond Delamora's reach. Hammond drops in to collect it, and he sends it around behind the net to Ginsty. Ginsty now plays it off the corner. Now it's played out of the zone by Victory Honda. Hammond had moved into pinch, and there was no one covering for him. Uh-oh, Victory Honda's in. High slot, hard shot. Kane made the save with the knob of the stick, sending it to the back glass. Oh! Who was hammered there? I'm not sure. That might have been... Well, it was Ginsty, and he got up and collected the puck. Now he hits Delamora, skating down the left wing. Delamora moving towards the center. Sends a shot to the net. Ooh, not handled by the goaltender. That puck is off the backboards. Delamora is engaged behind the net. Puck comes free. Victory Honda collects it. They play it off the sideboard. Kept in by Aldegary, who moves it towards the center, but not hard enough. Delamora comes away with it, though. Delamora off against the boards, plays it in the corner to Ginsty. Ginsty's engaged with a Victory Honda defender. They play it around the dasher to the point. Ancona has it. He sends it towards the net. Redirected by Delamora. That's Delamora from Ancona to go up 4-0. 3:53 left in the second. All 4 goals this period. That's Ancona Delamora redirecting right in front of the net on a shot from the point that left Ancona's stick. IceHawks needing to score as many as they can. Ginsty lining up to take the draw. Comes to Van Edersum. He pokes it back to Ginsty, and Ginsty skates it into the Victory Honda zone. Hits a skate, comes back to Delamora. Delamora plays it into the corner to Ginsty. Ginsty sends it to the center. Van Edersum's there. Ooh, they poke it past Ancona, but that speedy defender is going to get back in time before they have a chance to shoot. They leave it out front. Oh, and then there was a second man following, and a behind the back pass. Got to his man in the low slot, and he was able to poke it past Kane. Victory Honda responds with 3:33 left in the second on a play that looked like we were making some hay. They're putting pressure down in the offensive zone, but there was there was an outlet pass that got behind the defense, and all hell broke loose. All right, Speck lining up to take the draw, pokes it forward to McCarthy. McCarthy going wide on his man, plays it to the center, redirected by Speck. Ooh, that was just inches wide. Collected in the corner by Dobbs. He circles, high slot, goes down low to McCarthy, out in front to Speck, redirected maybe 6 inches wide. Played into the corner by Victory Honda. Hammond drops in. That puck comes free to Dobbs. Ooh, that was poked from Dobbs' stick. Now they're coming down through the neutral zone. They're going wide, but Ducharme pokes the puck off of the Victory Honda forward stick all the way into the corner. Now he sends it up the boards, the sideboards to Dobbs. Dobbs goes cross ice to McCarthy. Ooh, that was poked from McCarthy's stick. Dobbs collects it now and plays it through the middle to Speck. Speck redirects it forward. On net, and the goalie smartly covers up there with 2 minutes 50 seconds left in the second, holding the puck for a face-off down low in the Victory Honda zone. That's Speck lining up to take the draw, controlled by the Victory Honda team. They play it off the back glass, comes around towards Hammond at the point. He pokes it deeper into the zone, but Victory Honda controls. In the neutral zone. Now they send it into the IceHawk zone. Shot wide of the goal, off the boards behind Kane. Ducharme plays it around the boards to Dobbs. Dobbs looking to make a pass, goes cross ice to McCarthy, but that was a couple of meters ahead of McCarthy. It bounces off the boards and Victory Honda collects it. They play it around the dasher towards Dobbs and Hammond. Hammond keeps it in. Comes towards the center, but McCarthy took a swing trying to keep it in, but it came out. Speck now has it at, skates it in on the left wing, plays it out in front to Dobbs. Hard shot, just a bit wide. This is Ducharme trying to make it to the center. There was Dobbs sitting there, but that hit a Victory Honda player, and now they're coming forward. They play it into the IceHawk zone, but they don't get past Ducharme. Ducharme lifts it off the sideboard to Lavoie. That pass was behind streaking Speck. And now it's clear to the zone. Through the neutral zone and into the Victory Honda zone. They're going to collect it right at their goal line and start from behind their goalie. That shot off the sideboard is collected by Aldegary. And he plays it back to Ancona. Ancona goes wide to Dobbs. No, I'm sorry, that's Lavoie. Lavoie on the left wing moves in, has time for a shot. Hard shot collected by the goalie and the trapper and held for a face-off with 1:11 left in the second. IceHawks up by 4. Goals by 2 by Aldegary, 1 by McCarthy, and 1 by Delamora. Face-off deep in the Victory Honda zone. Domzalski lining up to take the draw. That's controlled by Victory Honda. They play it behind their goaltender. Ancona drops in. He meets his man right in the corner. That puck comes free. This is Lavoie at the hash marks. Moving in, plays it into the corner. Ooh, he tried to get it out to Domzalski. Hit a stick, came to Ancona. Ancona off the boards. That's going to go around behind the net. Zhang's going to collect it in the corner. Zhang pushed up against the boards. Lavoie comes for support. 47 seconds left in the period. It comes free. Ooh, Domzalski's pushing forward. It's low slot. Aldegary's on the backhand. Lets a shot go wide of the net. Victory Honda has it. They play it out the sideboard. That's going to get down past the empty point that Aldegheri had vacated, and it goes all the way the length of the ice. And it'll be called back on icing, on an icing charge with 29.8 seconds left in the second. Ice Hawks up by 3. Score is 4-1. Ginsty lining up to take the draw. Van Edersum and Delamora with him. Controlled by Ginsty. Oh, to Delamora. Shot from Hammond. Redirected by Delamora. He's got the magic touch down low. He tapped one in from the right point when Ancona shot it. He taps one in from the left point when Hammond shot it. And that resumes the 4-goal lead that the Ice Hawks enjoyed just a few moments ago. That was Delamora with his second of the night. And I'd say the assists are Ginsty and Hammond on that one. Controlled by the Ice Hawks. That's Van Edersum. That puck poked from his stick. Victory Honda plays it into the zone. Hammond blocks that shot. 15 seconds left. Hammond plays it towards Van Edersum. That's poked from his stick. And Ducharme picks the loose puck up and now is skating down the right wing. Is he going to make it around his man? He does. Tries to lay it in the center, but it doesn't make it to Ginsty. That's how the period will end. Second period ends with a maelstrom of goals by the Ice Hawks. 5 in that period. 2 from Delamora, 2 from Aldegheri, 1 from McCarthy, and 1 from in response from Victory Honda. All right, we are just about ready to get the third period started. Hopefully continuing this onslaught that the Ice Hawks started in the second period. They need as many as they can get. Speck lining up to take the draw. I mean, no disrespect to the Victory Honda guys, but the Ice Hawks need as many as they can get. So Speck lining up to take the draw. There's some equipment trouble. Speck plays it forward to McCarthy. McCarthy on the right wing plays it past the defender. It's going to bounce off the boards behind the Victory Honda goalie. McCarthy's going to pick it up in the corner. Plays it out front. Oh, that surprised Dobbs. Now played off the sideboard. The Victory Honda player clears it past Aldegheri. Aldegheri plays it back to Ancona. Ancona up the wing towards McCarthy. That got past him. It's going to go the length of the ice and come back on an icing charge. 14:33 left in the third. Face off deep in the zone next there on Kane's right. Speck lining up to take the draw. One back. Speck collects it, sends it off the sideboard towards Dobbs. He pokes it free of the Victory Honda defender, but Victory Honda collects it at their blue line and starts from there. Intercepted by Dobbs. He skates it in. Oh, he goes down though. They play it back, and Dobbs got up and collected. He plays it down low to Speck. Speck out in front. Ooh, that went between McCarthy's legs. And Kona keeps it close, but the Victory Honda cleared. They play it towards the center. Now they have it in the Ice Hawk zone. They go wide on Aldegheri. Play it back. McCarthy intercepted that pass. Lifts a nice pass to little saucer to Speck. Speck now skating down the right wing. He overskates the puck. Victory Honda collects it and clears it. Aldegheri has it on the sideboard. He plays it up to McCarthy. Ooh, that pass was poked free of McCarthy. It came behind Zhang, but it was behind him. He spun around, and by the time he saw it, Victory Honda had it, but it was played in by Speck to McCarthy. That bounced off of his leg. Aldegheri collects it. He's moving in. High slot. Ooh, a hard shot. Saved by the goalie and cleared to the zone by the Victory Honda defender. Ducharme will get there first and circle at his own blue line. Plays it off the sideboard to McCarthy. McCarthy plays it into the zone and goes for a change. Victory Honda now skates it down their right wing. Poking it past Ducharme, but Domzalski on the back check collects it. 13:09 left in the third. Ice Hawks up by 4, 5-1. That pass by Hammond never got to Zhang. Oh, the Victory Honda defender fell down. Zhang's trapped inside the zone, but the Victory Honda folks have it, and they're coming in on Ducharme. He lays the hip into the man, slows him down, but puck goes into the corner. Ducharme engages. Domzalski comes for support. There's 2 Ice Hawks, 2 Victory Honda players, and a puck buried in there somewhere. That puck comes free. Played back to the Victory Honda point. Now played off the boards down low. Ducharme comes away with it. He plays it up to Zhang. Zhang goes back to Hammond. Hammond forced to retreat. collects it and goes across to Ducharme. Ducharme lifts one towards Domzalski, and now he's going through the center with Lavoie on his right and Zhang behind him. Hard shot. Oh, hard shot. Beat the Victory Honda goaltender. And that's Domzalski just stepping over the blue line and unlacing one. Got past the goaltender over the blocker, and the Ice Hawks have a 5-goal lead, and the clock is running now. That's Domzalski from Ducharme, I believe. That was that high pass, and Ducharme controlled it where Domzalski controlled it with his glove and then skated in, took a shot, and found the back of the net. That's Hammond over to Ducharme. Ducharme plays it across to Delamora. Delamora's got 2 tonight. He lays it back to Hammond, but Hammond was covered. And they're engaged in a battle. Uh-oh. Doesn't look like we have any penalties being called. The time is running though, so any Speck lining up to take the draw. Came free. Delamora played it back. Ancona played it back to Aldegary. Aldegary now lifts a pass to Van Ittersum. Van Ittersum at the dot. Has a good angle, shoots towards the goaltender. Goaltender collected into a trapper and holds it for a face-off with 10:51. That was Aldegary to Van Ittersum. Van Ittersum got the shot, but the goalie made the save, holding it for a face-off. Face-off here will be down in the Victory Honda zone. Ginsty lining up to take the draw. Van Ittersum and Delamora with him up front. Ancona and Aldegary on defense. Ginsty wins it forward. Oh, he's hauled down. No call. Oh, he's hauled down again. He takes a man down. Delamora comes away with it. He circles. He's at the point. Sends it towards the net. Down low. It's loose. Down low. Aldegary collects it. He's going to go behind the goaltender. He's got room to come out. Lifts the shot. That went over the net into the corner. Ginsty has it there. Played back. Ancona's going to collect it. He sends it towards the net. It's going to bounce off the corner. Van Ittersum has it. He plays it back to Aldegary. Aldegary plays it back down low. Sent back up top. This is Aldegary moving in. Oh, that was poked from his stick. Victory Honda plays it off the sideboard. Van Ittersum collects it and sends it down low. Victory Honda now has it behind their goaltender. They're going to lift it up along the boards, but Ancona drops in to keep it alive down there. Now this is out to Ginsty. Ginsty circles. Ooh, he's made some room. Lets a shot go just wide of the goal. That comes around the corner. Aldegary's going to poke it back in. Ginsty's going to collect it behind the goaltender. He circles, sends it back. Aldegary drops in. Delamora plays it out front to McCarthy. McCarthy pokes it loose. That was initial save, and then McCarthy poked it loose, keeping it alive, but the Victory Honda guys have it, and they skate it out of their zone. They play it deep and go for a change. Kane slows things down behind the net in the trapezoid, plays it into the corner, but there's a Victory Honda man there. Aldegary slows his, or bumps the man, puck comes free, and Speck collects it. Ooh, he loses it down low, and now it's poked free by Ancona. Out of the zone, into the neutral zone. Victory Honda controls it there at their blue line. They don't get past Dobbs. Ducharme poking it free. Oh, he's hauled down. There's a call on the Victory Honda player. Going to be a tripping call. The Ice Hawks will go on a power play. Face off just outside the Victory Honda zone. Speck lining up to take the draw. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. Clock is running. Controlled by the Ice Hawks, but now played forward by the Victory Honda side. This is Ducharme at his own blue line. He circles. Plays it to Hammond. Hammond skating forward now at the red line. Moving towards the right side. Fends off a couple of players. Leaves it for Speck just inside the zone. Speck plays it to Dobbs. High slot. Dobbs sends it towards the net. Saved by the goaltender. McCarthy collects the puck down low. Passes it to Ducharme. Ducharme winds up on the ice. That got to Dobbs. That puck's loose. It's right. Oh, it hit the goaltender. Then it hit the post. Comes free. Hammond collects it. Plays it back to Ducharme. High shot. Wide of the goal. Poked into the corner. Victory Honda plays it around the boards to Hammond. Hammond moves in. Winds up. Hard shot. Wide of the goal. Comes to Ducharme. Oh, and there was, and that Dobbs is leveled after the play. The net was dislodged, I believe. The play was blown dead. I'm not sure what happened, but looks like Dobbs may be going for a penalty. Evidently, that hit afterward was legal. No. There it is. So 18 is also going. All right, so it looks like we have coincidental penalties, although this is running that initial Victory Honda penalty down. So there will be a 4-on-3 just for a moment here as they drop the puck. I believe 16 seconds in that penalty. Domzalski's lining up to take the draw. It's got Lavoie and Zhang with him up front. Ducharme and Hammond on the defense. That's one back to Ducharme. Oh, we didn't handle that puck cleanly. And the Victory Honda forward poked it out of the zone. Domzalski has it as his own blue line. He plays it up to Lavoie. That got past Lavoie. But Lavoie engaged the Victory Honda player at his own line. And the puck comes free. Domzalski skates it into the zone. Now it's poked into the neutral zone. Hammond has it. He plays it up to Zhang. That bounces off of Zhang's foot. Now Zhang has it. He's able to face north. He sends it to Lavoie, but that pass was not handled cleanly. Ducharme collects the loose puck and sends it into the zone. It's played back out of the zone, and it's going the length of the ice. Called back on icing. 6 minutes left in the game. IceHawks up by 5. It's 6-1. Let me see. Goals by 2 from Delamora, 2 from Aldegary, 1 from McCarthy, and 1 from Domzalski. Ginsty lining up to take the draw. This face-off deep in the Victory Honda zone. And Kona and Aldegary on defense. Ooh, Ginsty plays it forward there. It's down low. It's loose. Ooh, the Victory Honda folks come away with it. But on the back check, Delamora loosens the puck. Ginsty collects it. Stops. Leaves it for Delamora down low. He's got it in the front. Oh, he goes down before he could take the shot. Now Ginsty on the forecheck. It comes free. He's got it in the corner. Delamora's pass made it to the Victory Honda man who played it past Aldegary. Ancona bails the team out and collects it in the neutral zone, playing it over to Aldegary. Ooh, he mishandled that pass, and Victory Honda has it. Hard shot from the dot, steered aside by Kane. Delamora now down in the R zone. He couldn't handle the puck there. Comes free to Ginsty, makes a move. Now Ginsty looking to pick up some speed through the neutral zone. Ginsty skating into the Victory Honda zone, pokes it to Ancona, who sends it deep into the zone. Ginsty collects it behind the net. He still has it. He's looking for Delamora. Ooh, he was open for a moment. Ginsty comes out. Delamora's got it. Oh, he couldn't make the shot. Delamora in the corner now. Off the boards to Aldegary. Aldegary took too long to shoot with the windup. This Victory Honda got a stick on it. They're able to clear the zone. Now into the neutral zone. They're coming in on Ancona. They play it to the center where, ooh, they get a shot wide. Comes around the corner. Ooh, that got past Speck. They poked deeper into the zone by the Victory Honda defender. Speck is engaged with this man. Ancona picks up the loose puck. Aldegary plays it out. Kane jumps on it. And with 4 minutes left, Kane jumps on it and holds the puck for a face-off. Speck lines up to take the draw. That was controlled by Victory Honda. Shot from the point. Speck blocked it. He went down, getting up gingerly, but he's under his own power, and this is Ducharme skating through the neutral zone. Speck looks like he's smarting, but he's still on the play. That Ducharme skates it into the corner. Ooh, that puck comes free down low. Speck lifts it towards the net. Can't get it past the goalie. There's a little scrum in front, but nothing's going to get any further than that. 3:22 left in the game. Speck goes off. He's nursing that knee. Looks like Domzalski will line up to take this draw. Lavoie and Zhang up front. Hammond and Ducharme on defense. One back to Ducharme. He makes a move. He's got some room to drop in. Hard shot. Blocker saved by the Victory Honda goaltender. Poked beyond Lavoie. That puck is in a neutral zone. Hammond has it there at the red line. Zhang collects it. Now he's skating down the right side. Zhang into the Victory Honda zone. He moves inside. Moves across. Zhang lets a shot go. That hit a skate. Never made it to the net. Zhang on the forecheck. But Victory Honda was able to clear the zone. Domzalski lifts it back towards the zone, Victory Honda zone, but they collect it and start skating forward. Lavoie slows them down. Puck comes free. Hammond pushes it forward. Domzalski on the forecheck. Getting support. Nope. Just got out. Hammond forced to play it back to Ducharme. Ducharme to Zhang. Zhang skates it in on the right side. Zhang's got room to shoot. Takes a hard shot wide of the net. Comes around, this is Lavoie. Lavoie plays it down low to Hammond. Hammond out front to Zhang. They redirected on net, but the goalie made a save. Now the Victory Hunters trying to clear it. Zhang lifts a stick. Ooh, his shot hit a stick and goes high out of play. Minute 58 left in the game. Couple of shots down low there by Zhang, but unable to get past the goaltender. Minute 43 left in the game. This face-off down low in the Victory Honda zone. Ginsty lining up to take the draw. That is in their feet now, played back. Delamora plays it back to Aldegary. Ooh, he looked to go down low to Van Ederson, but it was behind Van Ederson. Van Ederson collects it, moves out front. Ooh, gets it to Aldegary down low. He's on the backhand. That shot lifted high over the net, off the backboard. Ginsty's there. He forces his man to move the puck quickly, and Ancona keeps it in. Off the board now to Ginsty. Ginsty's got time to move in. Lets a shot go. Goalie made a save. Puck behind the net now. Now in the corner. Victory Honda has it, but they're rushed by Delamora. They don't get it out. Ancona's in a battle there. Delamora's in there, and the play is blown dead with 55 seconds left in the game. Those coincidental minors are done. Dobbs is on the ice again. Looks like Speck will line up to take this draw. 43 seconds left in the game. Ducharme and Hammond on defense. McCarthy and Dobbs playing with Speck up top. Speck plays it forward, gets it out to Dobbs in front, and Dobbs finds the back of the net. That was Dobbs from Speck to go up 7-1. That's Dobbs from Speck. And they're lining up to try to get one more here. Speck taking the draw, tapping his stick to rush the ref. That's not going to endear the ref to him, but no, he sends him out of the zone, and that's how things will end. All right, 7-1 final. 2 goals from Delamora, 2 goals from Aldegary, singles from Dobbs, Domzalski, and McCarthy. Write the script for a 7-goal game here for the Ice Hawks. They needed it. The question is whether it'll be enough to go forward. Thanks for watching. Good night.